arrest of Pushpa star Allu Arjun. Allu Arjun, right now, the hearing of the case in the Nampally High Court has started. The lawyers on the both sides are arguing with each other, and a very sensational news has just come through so many sources that the victim's husband, which is Revathi's husband, has said that the arrest of Allu Arjun is not what he was aiming at.
ఇక్కడ చెప్పండి నాకు చెప్పండి.
So far you are using the visuals which are the main cause of the tragedy that the over-enthusiastic crowd has surrounded the matinee idols Allu Arjun on the premiere show of Pushpa 2, which happened on the 4th. And right now we are getting an interesting news regarding this, because since morning, as we know that several media channels and several debates were done in the hot way that whether Allu Arjun is responsible for the stampede or not. And the victim's husband, which is Revathi's husband, has filed a case initially in the Chikkadapally police station, and now an interesting update is coming from different sources that probably Revathi's husband is compromised on this, and he himself said that Allu Arjun's arrest is not the one which he wants or which he is aiming at, because Allu Arjun is not completely the person who is responsible for this, and Allu Arjun, what if he even has to withdraw the case also, he would be withdrawing. These are just the news what we are getting from the official sources, but not the official statement is not yet released from Revathi's husband, who has initially filed a case in Chikkadapally police station. So what exactly has happened behind the screen, we will not be knowing, but it's obvious if this particular Revathi's husband's stance is correct, then yes, there is a compromise which has happened behind the screen, which we will be not aware. Telugu superstar Allu Arjun was arrested on Friday in connection with the stampede at the blockbuster film Pushpa 2 The Rise in Hyderabad. The stampede at the iconic Sandhya Theatre left 39-year-old woman Revanth dead and her minor son critical. Her son is still in critical condition and the medical update is still very much serious, and the doctors are not yet confirming when he will be declared out of danger. And probably her minor son still doesn't know that he will never see his mother again. Hyderabad police officials in the morning arrived at Allu Arjun's house and took him and his personal bodyguard into custody amid tight security. And this particular arrest has taken a very huge political turn. The main opposition party in the state, the BRS bigwigs like KTR and Harish, says that it is the fault of the government but not of the movie stars, because movie stars would be going to the theatres and it is a usual practice. And Allu Arjun himself said that he even went to the same theatre during the release of Pushpa 1, which is the precap of the present movie. The actor, who has lakhs of fans across the country, was seen hugging his wife Sneha Reddy before being taken to Chikkadapally police station, where the case is registered. And later on, Allu Arjun was taken to Gandhi Hospital for the medical test, and right now he is presented before the Nampally court, where his lawyers has asked for a quash petition by the end of the day so that he would not be arrested till Monday, because Saturday and Sunday being the holidays, usually the process would be very much tedious for filing the bail, because in this particular case non-bailable warrant is issued against Allu Arjun under the sections 105 and 111 as per the Bharat Nyaya Sanhita. Allu Arjun was seen objecting in the manner which he was arrested, and he said that how several cops went into his bedroom even when he went to change before being taken to the station, and he was very much agitating on this particular theme. And by afternoon he was presented in the police station, thereby went to Gandhi Hospital for the test. And in between, Sandhya Theatre management has released a letter saying that it's not their fault because they have asked the police protection to deploy the police force, as the movie hero and heroine would be coming anytime during the premiere release on October 4th and 5th. So this particular letter, once it came out, it has pressured the police and even the government, saying that in spite of warning from the management of the theatre and from the management of the movie team itself, why the government and police force has not acted properly. So this is a huge question which is a strong force against the police and the government of Telangana, that why police force is not deployed enough when they knew that there would be huge fan base which could be arriving when the movie hero heroine, the stars of the movie Allu Arjun and Rashmika, would be arriving at the premiere release. Till now, the government sources and even the police forces are arguing that the movie stars, especially the superstars, should be very careful and should be responsible when they go out in the public and when they meet the public, because they should be very much careful enough to handling their fans, and even their bodyguards also should be acting enough responsible towards the crowd. But now when the Sandhya Theatre has released a letter that they have asked in advance that to deploy the police force in the theatre premises, why police has not acted swiftly, this remains a question. And after this particular letter is released from the official sources, we have got the information that the victim's husband, Revanthi's husband, has said that he is ready to withdraw the case and he never aimed at the arrest of Allu Arjun. But yet this is not official. And on the other hand, the Sandhya Theatre management also were booked on sections 125, which is culpable homicide yet not amounting to murder, and 118(1), which is punishment for causing hurt under Bharat Nyaya Sanhita. The owner and 2 employees of Sandhya Theatre were previously arrested. This particular stampede took place on December 4th when large number of fans thronged the Sanjay Theatre to have a glimpse of Arjun and his Pushpa co-star Rashmika Mandana. Police said that there were no arrangements by the theatre management or prior information about the arrival of the actor, and now Sandhya Theatre management has countered the state government and the police that they did informed well in advance, seeking the police force deployment during the event when Pushpa stars would be visiting the theatre. Police is saying that there is no separate entry or exit for the audience, and police said that stampede occurred when the theatre gates, unable to withstand the pressure of the surging crowd, are collapsed. The woman's husband lodged a complaint with the police, following which the case was registered against the actor, but now the sources say that he is ready to withdraw the complaint. If now after arrest, when he is ready to withdraw the complaint, the $1,000,000 question over here is why he should file the case at all. When he initially, or when he really feels that Allu Arjun is not responsible, he should have complained against the theatre since the beginning, or he should have filed a case against the legal bodies who are responsible for his wife's death. But now why initially he raised a complaint against the stars, and now why he has to withdraw? Magudampalli Bhaskar said his wife Revathi was unable to breathe and fell down as Arjun's security team pushed the crowd, who made the beeline for the actor when he arrived. This is the hot line of the case, but now he is saying that he is not ready. We are getting the latest information about the proceedings of the Nampalli court. We will be bringing you the latest updates about what exactly has happened inside the court premises, because the lawyers are coming out one by one. Revanth Reddy also has issued the statement that the law will take its own course. Allu Arjun is produced before the magistrate, and the magistrate is hearing the answer. The magistrate is hearing both the sides of arguments. The situation is tense, but now when the victim's husband, who has raised the complaint initially, when he is ready to withdraw the case, then it's obvious that it's the case which is closed, and Allu Arjun will be going to his home within a very short while. Lawyers are coming out one by one from the court, but what is the latest update? We have to wait and watch. Within very few minutes, it would be very clear on exactly what has happened. So far, we are getting the information that the hearing is on in the Nampalli court. When the judgment will be out, we have to wait and watch. And yes, Allu Arjun has approached the Telangana High Court seeking to clear his name from the FIR, but it has not come up for hearing so far. Yes, Allu Arjun, known for his role in Pushpa 2, has been brought to the Nampalli court in Hyderabad. The hearing for the bail plea is begun at 4. Actor's arrest has garnered significant attention from the entire country, and his legal team is expected to present arguments in his favor. What has happened, we will not be know until we will be getting the official statement from the court. Interestingly, Praja Shanti Party leader and famous preacher K.A. Paul has also arrived in the court. Why he has arrived and what's his stance, these are the things probably we will not be knowing. What's his personal interest in this particular case? And on the other hand, Union Minister and BJP leader Bandi Sanjay is condemned the arrest of Pushpa 2 actor. He has wrote on X that the national award winning actor Allu Arjun lifted straight from his bedroom without even given time to change. This is a disgraceful act and mismanagement. And he said that a star of his stature who brought global recognition to Indian cinema deserved a better treatment. He said that the tragic death of a woman in the stampede at Sandhya Theatre is deeply unfortunate, but only underscores the Congress government's failure to manage the massive crowd. After the phenomenal success of Pushpa, fans has high hopes for Pushpa The Rule. Initially, the Pushpa The Rise was part 1, for which Allu Arjun has got even the national award. In the history of Indian cinema, a Telugu actor getting a national award has happened for the first ever time for the movie Pushpa. Allu Arjun is the first ever Telugu actor in the history of Indian cinema to get the national award. Probably national award is being given for over 6 decades, and no stalwarts from the Tollywood has got this particular award. It's Allu Arjun for the role of Pushpa has got. We are getting the breaking. We will be updating you. And we are receiving the breaking news that arguments are concluded in Nampally court and Allu Arjun is sentenced at 14 days remand. So in a very short while, Allu Arjun will be sent to Chenchalguda prison. Allu Arjun, the Pushpa star, the national award winning actor, is given the 14 days judicial remand. He will be going to Chenchalguda jail in a very short while. This is not expected completely after a news broke out that the victim's husband, Bhaskar, has said that Allu Arjun's arrest is not what he aimed and he is even ready to withdraw the case. And later, even Sandhya Theatre management also received the letter, also published the letter in the media that well in advance they requested the police to arrange for the protection, but yet it's the fault of the government and the police force and not the fault of the actor or not the fault of the management of the theatre. In spite of all this, Allu Arjun is sent for 14 days remand. The arguments concluded in Nampally court. Whether now the speculation is when the victim's husband, who has raised the complaint in the police station, when he himself is ready to withdraw the case, why this remand for 14 days is a very much big question. So the authenticity, whether he really said, as per the media reports, whether he really aimed to withdraw the complaint or not is not known properly. But yet, as per the sources, he definitely said that probably in time it did not go to the magistrate and Allu Arjun is sent to remand for 14 days. Under what sections this particular hearing has been given is not known after the letters from Sandhya Theatre and the statement as per the sources from the person who raised the complaint is not yet known. Initially, Allu Arjun is taken into the custody under the sections 105 and 118(1). But now, Allu Arjun on the same basis will be taken to